Teakemue. Yeah.
Okay. And your last name is
Hill.
Hill, Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm TK Hill, and I've lived in Jonesborough for 25 years. My real name is Tikimu, but I think they had a hard time pronouncing it at first, so the kids started calling me TK. And it kind of splits my name in half. It makes sense, but it just stuck from TK from there on. My dad was actually a builder around here, Keith Hill, for about 60 years. He was a builder, and my mom, she's actually from Liberia, so West Africa. And Johnson City, Tri-Cities area was the first she came to, you know, from Monrovia. So she met my dad, and somehow I ended up in Jonesborough. During the week, so I do environmental health, code enforcement. I deal with a little bit stormwater, stuff like that, grading and, you know, property complaints, you know, getting these properties around here in compliance if they're out of compliance, whether it's overgrowth or, you know, wrecked vehicles or, you know, decapitated structures. A lot of cases around here, you know, this is the oldest town in Tennessee, so a lot of stuff is like grandfathered in with resolutions and stuff like that being updated. A lot of people don't understand the update of, you know, cleaning up what's happened, you know, centuries, you know, we're talking back to 1797, you know, so that's some time for things to be cleaned up and get back into compliance, you know, up to date to, you know, 2024. These older houses turn into history in a way because nobody wants to touch them. Everybody wants the new, updated look. Nobody wants to update a home that's been there since the 1700s. They don't want to deal with that. I mean, just for instance, I mean, that one on the hill right there with the red roof, I mean, when I was younger, it did not look like that. And the salt house, I mean, you've seen where it's turned to Tennessee Hills and stuff like that. I mean, that's a huge update for here. Just little as just them right there is when I was younger seeing them. I mean, the update to them. I've been to Florida, you know, I've worked down there. I worked this eastern side a lot, like Virginia, Florida, South Carolina, but I don't see nothing else compared to home here, you know. Now, I like taking vacations other places, don't get me wrong, but this place will forever be home. I got my family here. I got my son, you know, he's 3 months, and I think this is the calmest environment that he could be in as a, you know, a child. Yeah, we don't have much, but we make it to make it much is what we need, you know. I see people come here from best friends in California, and you know, he'll bring his family down here, and he's like, man, it's so calm, you know, like you go to Atlanta, it's not like that, but you come from California to Atlanta, it's the same. Then you go from Atlanta to Tennessee, it's a big change, you know, or especially Jonesborough here. It's just so quiet, you know, walk the dogs and the kids and just see what's going on. It's always a familiar face you're gonna see. That's the one thing about the town. Everybody knows everybody just about. And that's what makes it cool, though. If somebody was to ask me if I'm what'd you say, Jonesburian, a townie, yeah, I am.
Yeah. What do you think that means for someone to be like, what makes a person a townie or a Jonesburian from Jonesborough?
Just been here your whole life. Yeah. You ain't really moved anywhere else. You're comfortable here, and that's what it's about. Just turned 26, and I'm a homeowner. I think that's a big thing around here. Not a lot of 26-year-olds own homes around here, and I am a homeowner. And that comes with, you know, my dad being a general contractor, and it goes back to that and learning the knowledge to it, how to build and stuff like that. I'm glad I paid attention to that being younger and not being like the stubborn mind kid that just don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
So did you build your house, or?
Yeah, me and Dad, his brother, my family, we built it up, ground up, foundation up, and ran the plumbing, all that, installation, windows, We did get somebody to do the brick because there was a lot of brick, but there wasn't no blueprints. So it was all mine built. Dad, he came from North Carolina to Jonesborough. He built his own house, moved in there, and he started at a sawmill here whenever he was like 15. It's a sawmill on past Crockett down that way. He started there, and from there he just started his own general contracting business, him and his brother, and it just took off from there for like 65 years. Chilling with the wife and kids, honestly. That's my pride, and this is what I do it for, you know what I mean? So that's my pride and joy right there. Just spending time with them and trying to figure out new things of new developments, new ideas. I like new ideas. I like thinking a lot whenever I guess alone and not with my family. I think a lot about new ideas.